and I sat in front of my husband. I just broke down. I said, I'm pregnant, I don't want to be. My name is Nida Zahra. I'm an engineer by education. I currently handle the role of a senior manager for new products at firewood. So I was born here in Bangalore, in Jayanagar again. I grew up in Hassan. For the first 15 years of my life, I was there. Then it was a very old sort of a house. The roof was of those, older times and everything. So it was a very different kind of living there. So I have memories of my mother cooking there in, in those stoves, the stoves that you make, with firewood and everything. All of that is a very beautiful time that we spent there. I really wanted to be a bike stunt sort of a person. And in those days, I used to learn riding bikes with my friends and, trying to do those burnouts and put that 8 symbol and everything. Right from childhood, I've been a very tomboyish sort of a person. So I think that came in very naturally for me. And then my mother is also not a person who, rubbed too much of these girly things on me, and she let me be. I belong to a family where everybody's been working, right from my great-grandmom to my grandmom. I don't really like depending on a lot of people. I'm mostly on my own. My husband, we started together. We dated for 5 years. And then we got married in 2015. And I sat in front of my husband. I just broke down. I said, I'm pregnant. I don't want to be. He said, I'm sorry. I went on a 14 or 20 kilometer trek just 1 week before I got to know, while I was already pregnant and all of that. So that was another crazy time then. So I was like, oh damn, I did all of this. It's very humbling to see that, she's such a little soul who, needs me and us all of the time. Especially when I wake up sometimes in the morning and then, she suddenly wakes up and looks at me and gives me a smile. That's when I'm like, okay. This is worth it and all of that. I have made a very conscious decision that, we're not going to give her any formula milk or anything. So I pump milk at home in the morning and then I quickly get ready and then get to work. And then my office is also very women friendly. So I get to at least pump once or twice at work so that, there's enough for the next day. When I don't have time to pump in the morning, I go to work and then there I pump. That's why I use Dunzo. When I sent one bottle for the first time that day and it reached home and then she was fed well and all of that. And since that day on, I really don't worry about it if there isn't enough milk to feed her. That's how I'm making sure that she's on the best possible nutrition that I can give her. It's a very humbling phase, to see that little child there who's so dependent and all of that. And I want the best of everything to be done for her. Because she's a little thing, she's mine. That one thing that I can call mine, in the whole world.